Alright, I ran into a problem here, but I got no idea to fix it. This corner right there, this piece of wood is hitting this metal lip, so you can't fold the storage rack all the way down. So I'm just going to cut a piece of the wood out. this thing needs a backrest. Alright, I was gonna put 2 in each side, but one seems to be pretty good. I kind of messed this hole up on this side, so it kind of drove it at an angle, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. It still looks pretty good. It's a little crooked, but it don't have to be perfect. It'll work. Alright, I got some sandpaper here for my sander. So let's smooth these boards down and get these edges nice and finished. That looks better. Look at how much nicer that finish is than your rough cut. Cool. Let's get a fresh piece on here. Alright, I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Alright, that looks good. This hinge here needs some attention. See how it's bent out. Let's work on that. That looks good. Alright, I have this 2-inch receiver here that I want to put on this thing. I had one on it, but I ripped it off pulling out a stump. So, and I want to put it on top versus underneath just to keep some ground clearance, and it's easier to access up here than underneath here, so I hope it won't be in the way. this thing welded up. That looks pretty good. I'm going to hit that with the flap disc and then paint some of these other welds that I've been hitting on this thing, and then put that seat back on, and should be about it. Alright, let's see if we can't polish this thing up a little bit. Alright, let's get this seat put back on and hit this thing with the coat of paint here. These hinges fixed up a little bit. Feels good. I'll zip this extra bolt off of the grinder here. Same thing on the other side. Alright, cool, that's fixed. I'm happy with that. This thing was in rough shape. Actually, I didn't film any fabrication, but we actually ripped the whole rear end off this thing and had to weld it back up. But this whenever I got this golf cart, it didn't even have a seat. So it had one, but it was rotten and it would just fall off. So now it has a seat and a nice back, and you still have your work surface. comfortable. And I have my 2-inch receiver on there. Take a look at it. Let's grab a hitch and try to put it in there. That looks good. I got this 2-inch receiver at Harbor Freight. It was like 15 bucks. I use this thing to like tow around my log splitter in the yard, or like a light 5x8 trailer or whatever. It does good with it.